Before I joined Dr. Baumgartner's program, I was, I would say, in worst shape of my life. I was, for the first time, I was overweight, and I thought, well, it just comes with age. And I was approaching 50 years old. I did some exercises here and there, but I just couldn't really control my weight, and my weight was increasing. I moved from a size 33 to 34, and then even 36 was starting to feel really tight. And then I really didn't take any action on it, and I thought, well, it's just my age and I'll get to it, and I was busy with work and with everyday life until I started noticing that I was having health issues. I was feeling heart palpitation, and also I was feeling ringing in my ears. So I took my blood pressure, and that's when I noticed that my life was not going in a positive direction at all. So it was really concerning. This was not a good moment in my life. And I was fortunate enough to have joined Rejuve and met Dr. Baumgartner, and I joined his program. And that's things started to move to a positive direction. It was life-changing. Otherwise, I would have had, well, I did have a history of diabetes and blood pressure in my family, and I thought I was going to be the next case, that I would just have to live with it and deal with it and use blood pressure medications, and perhaps go on diabetes pills to lower my blood sugar level and take that under control. But thanks to Dr. Baumgartner and his program, it changed my life. The first thing I noticed was that after I joined this program was that I wasn't gaining weight anymore, and slowly after that I noticed that my weight was dropping. I was feeling better. I could exercise normally again without really feeling any I was feeling really bad when I used to exercise before I joined the program. I would feel really weak and fatigued, and I just couldn't exercise for more than 10-15 minutes without having to sit down and gather myself. So yeah, it's right now I'm at about 170 pounds, 20 pounds less than what I used to be. So this has been a great life changer for me, and I feel healthy, and I exercise 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm looking forward to running my first half marathon in a few months. I am at about 110-15 over 75, but I was approaching 145 to 150. That was my blood pressure then. So, and it just slowly kept on creeping up. I really didn't notice it right away, but then I noticed that, wow, this is going to become a problematic in my life. So, well, I had to make some adjustments as far as the diet, and also go through the functional medicine testing, and just kind of find out where my hormones were, and there were some supplements prescribed. So I took those religiously, and after a few weeks, it just started kicking in and taking effect. Yeah, if it wasn't for Dr. Baumgartner, I'd probably be dealing with several Blood pressure medications and diabetes medications, and trying to keep those under control. Right now I don't take any medications except the supplements that are been prescribed to me, and once in a while I go on a strict phase 1 diet, which is which kind of helps me reset things and get back to again to the basis of my health. You know, once if I start gaining weight, I go back to Dr. Baumgartner's plan, and my weight becomes under control right away. My advice would be that you do have to take the first step. It's up to you to decide that this is not the lifestyle I want to live in. It has nothing to do with your age or where you're at your life, but you have to make the decision that I want to change my lifestyle, I want to change my eating habits, and I want to live a healthy life. Well, life today is a lot better. I feel lighter. I have less joint problems. My knees were hurting because of my extra weight. I'm more active and happier, and I can concentrate more at work. But before, I was just like, after lunch, I would have lunch and I would be just drained. I couldn't really concentrate on work for a couple hours after lunch, and I would feel really heavy. Right now, it's very very normal. I just want to say I'm grateful to Rejuve and Dr. Baumgartner, and I expect to keep up my health. You know, I'm not gonna go back to where I used to be.